You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video we're going to talk some Walking Dead Season 5, and we're going to talk about some stuff that I just read, which I don't believe it, to be quite honest. My opinion, I'm going to share it with you guys. I'll put the link in the description. But before we get to that, I did hear about Father Gabriel being confirmed in terms of the photos showing Seth Gilliam wearing a priest outfit. So now we got that out the way. I think it's safe to say that Beth is with Father Gabriel, period. Remember the car in season 4, the cross on the back, you know, where Beth and Dara were staying. So I think it's pretty much guaranteed that Beth is with Father Gilliam. Seth Gilliam, Father Gabriel. Now, in this recent article, and this is just all speculation, as you know, there's a lot of fans that watch the filming on set. They go to the set on the outskirts where they're allowed, binoculars, cameras, the whole 9 yards, and they watch the filming and they try to, you know, deduce and speculate in terms of what's going on. So now, apparently, there's a lot of people thinking that Glenn is going to bite the dust next year. I don't believe this. In fact, I think this is a curveball that the creators are throwing out because they know people are watching and they know people are going to go out there with this kind of stuff. But basically, the article, in a nutshell, and like I said, I'll put the link in the description. You guys can read it yourself. Are talking about, I guess there's a scene that they locked down again that they didn't want anyone seeing, and it involved Glenn. And later on, after the filming, people witnessed Glenn leaving the set, the shooting area or whatever, at about 2 in the morning, hugging and shaking hands with other people. And then the actress Elena Masterson, who plays Tara, okay, tweeted, "When someone great is gone, the actress." That's what she said. When someone great is gone, and then over here it says the actress did not announce who was gone. But yeah, I don't think, based on what I know in the comics, and for those of you who read the comics, you know exactly what I'm referring to. I think that scene would have more of an impact, unless we're going to see that this year, which I highly doubt. We haven't even gotten, they're not even off to DC yet. I don't see them even taking off to DC until midway through the season. So I don't know how they're going to get there so quick, especially when Robert Kirkman just finished that arc, what, a couple of weeks ago, a month and a half ago? I think they were up to 12 of 12. So, I mean, I don't know how they're going to, if that's the role that plays out, I don't know how they're going to rush to that so quick. So I don't think it's true. I think this is a curveball. I think they're making it seem that way, and maybe something else is going on that they want to surprise people with. Because you remember, a lot of people thought Maggie was going to die because reports were seeing her leaving the set, hugging people, blah, blah, blah. And what happened? She obviously is making it into Season 5. So I don't think this is true. They're saying that it was filmed, that the death of Glenn was filmed, and multiple sources stated it was Glenn. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I guess if somebody saw it firsthand, then you know, there's no denying it. But I think it's too soon. I mean, well, I shouldn't say too soon. He's been there since season 1, so to make it all the way up to season 5 is quite an accomplishment in a show that pretty much has death surrounding everybody. But something tells me that's not going to be the case. I think it's a curveball. I think they're throwing people off a little bit, making them speculate one way, and they're going to go in a different direction. I do think that Glenn will follow that scene that happened in the comic. I'm not going to get specific because I don't want to ruin it for everybody. But I think, you know, that's something that will take place further down the road. I don't see that happening this year. I don't even see it happening next year, to be quite honest. I see more like season 7 is when you'll see Negan come and stuff like that. So, yeah. We'll see. I mean, you know, interesting stuff nonetheless. But again, I don't think it's going to go down like that. And unless they have huge plans for something else down the road that we have no idea about. But this is a pretty bold speculation. This is a pretty bold thing for people to go out there and start talking about. So yeah, I don't see it. But I could be wrong. We'll have to see. For those of you who have been sending me messages asking me to do death predictions, I will be doing a death predictions video a little bit down the road. I usually like to wait till after the cast is set. You know, sometimes you still hear about people halfway through. Usually after the trailer that they normally show at Comic-Con. So I would say probably shortly after July. I don't know when Comic-Con is this year. But after Comic-Con, then I'll probably do a prediction video on who's going to die. I usually like to catch the trailer and make sure that everybody's casted before I make a death prediction. So I will be doing that, and we're in June. Yeah, we're in June now, so we got a little bit of ways to go. But, yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think Glenn's going to bite the dust? Do you think this story's false? I think the creators are throwing a curveball because they know people are watching. They know people are feeding this information. So to keep it fresh, they have to find some way to throw people off. So I think it's a curveball. I think it's a curveball. I don't think it's going to be Glenn. We saw the same thing happen with Maggie last year, like I said before. And she came out to be perfectly fine in Season 4. So... but we'll see. We'll see. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.